Hello, Hello, everybody. It's Bonnie being Bonnie, and I thought I would try to be pretty productive today and start my Friday with some writing sprints. I'm going to be personally working on short stories currently, and I thought I'd just take a break from some other projects because I had some mishaps of forgot where I put a few things that I needed. So I thought I'd take some time to just write. And today I am going to be working on writing a short story about courage. And I hope you join me. I'm going to get right into it with a 20-minute timer and get right to it. Get yourself ready, get your coffee, get everything set up, and sprint. So how would everybody do? I did pretty well. I got a few things adjusted. And like I said, I'm working on just doing some different writing exercises today, changing my focus. So I'm writing a short story on courage today. You're welcome to join me. Um, I plan on streaming for approximately about 2 hours. Then I think I'm going to take a little break, get some fresh air, maybe go to the beach for a while, and I'll probably stream a little bit this evening on Twitch for just fun and obnoxiousness. So right now, trying to be productive. This is my first sprint. I have not done a word count. Feel free to let me know what your word count is. Feel free to share your last line. I'd be happy to share some of what I wrote so far. This is the beginning. I just started for a short story. I'm thinking it's only going to have about 3 chapters. So far, I haven't found a title. No one could ever know she was a foolish writer except herself. She kept it her little secret. Alexis stumbled into the cafe from another one of her all-night writing sessions. The tiredness made her face sink and her demeanor worn and temperamental. A double-shot caramel macchiato was all she wanted or needed right now. Standing in the morning line, Alexa huffed and tapped her toes on the floor impatiently. A scrap of paper slipped from the tear in her oversized sweater, floating to the ground. Alexa stepped forward as a seasoned man gently reached down and glanced at the scrap as his eyes widened. "Excuse me, miss, you dropped something." Alexa spun around, her body catching up with her head as the quickness of her turn was so quick and impulsive. As the idea of going was quick and impulsive as the idea of going to get coffee at 8 a.m. You didn't read it, did you?" she said in a frantic tone as she ripped it from the soft-spoken gentleman. So that's what I have so far this story. I am using 12-inch double-spaced. So this is not quite one whole double-spaced page. Almost there to one double-spaced page so far. Feel free to let me know how you're doing and if you have any plans for the weekend. Hi, Heather. Just so you know, I am going to stream today for about 2 hours. And I sent you a link in the DM in Insta if you wanted to join along with some other people if they weren't busy and they wanted to be productive and get online today. So you're more than welcome to join me if you have the time. If not, thanks for joining in. And so we're doing pretty good. I'm going to get the next timer ready. I'm going to use the same timer, I believe, for this one too. Let's get it back. Just trying to be productive. Heather, let me know what you're working on. And we'll get ready to go. Make sure you get some water and stretch. I'm trying to be productive today. I'm not working on any major projects today. Again, I'm just doing some writing exercises. And I thought it'd be nice to just try to work on a short story, a 3-chapter short story today. And my writing topic is courage. So you're welcome to join me, share, and we'll get this next time going. I think I'm going to go get me something hot to drink and a little snack and get right back into it. Happy writing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's sprint. So how did everybody do? I opted to get a soda instead of coffee, even though they both are very caffeinated, but it's still pretty early, and I have a long way to go. Feeling pretty productive. Doing a no pressure writing prompt for uh, just a short story that I decided to work on, and it's probably going to be about 3 chapters. I'm writing a short story on. Heather said a long story, and this story today I decided to write on courage. I'm doing double spacing on a 12-inch or 12 and double spacing. Feel free to share your last line. The next section that I just added in the short story so far, mind you, I'm just doing this as a writing prompt from my head today. I just decided to do it this way. It says, "What's the big deal ripping that from his hands like that?" A bystander grumbled as the line became agitated. "It's okay," the man said as he placed his hand on Alexis's shoulder. Jerking away, Alexis tried to move forward to the order counter. "It's actually not that bad," he winked. Alexis' eyes glared at the floor. "I'm an amateur." "Well, we're all amateurs when we're just starting out. I've been writing for years." "Well, this wasn't half bad. Keep at it." Alexis said nothing as she waited, more impatient than ever for her coffee. Sharing her work had always been the hardest part of writing for her, yet a necessary part of the process. Writing was the fun part, but then came the self-loathing and self-criticism. It made it a real challenge to put the work out into the world. The thought of others being so harsh tormented her as she wrote some nights. Writing was relief and torture all in one sitting. Her keyboard rung as Alexa sat back down at her habitual routine of lurking through her favorite channels as the warm coffee glided down her throat. "Oh, coffee, I will love you forever," she said as she held the cup in place with both hands. "My one true love." Another one of the many vices that got her through her day, and there were many. So that is where I am so far. I'm almost at the bottom of a double space page of page 2. So that's where I am. Again, like I said, I'm just doing writing prompt, writing a short story on courage, just getting my brain functioning, taking myself away from some other things. Earlier in the week or on the weekend, I actually misplaced my sketchbook, my master outline for the story that I'm working on, and a printed out copy that I had already made a lot of edits in, and I can't seem to find anything. I've searched high and low. I don't know how these 3 things are missing. I'm praying they're missing together, and I have no recollection of where they could be. So I'm was taking a break from that story. So maybe it's the universe telling me, take a break from that. It's stressing you out, and do some other things. And so that's what I'm doing today. I hope you'll join in some writing sprints or productivity sprints, whether you're home. I'm home a lot, and whether you're cleaning or you're doing stuff with your kids or you're out, you're more than welcome to join us for some writing. And it looks like Heather has joined, so please welcome Heather Dewey Pettit to the channel. And how are you doing today, Heather? You want to introduce yourself?
Too good. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm Heather Dewey Pettit, and let's see. I am a writer, editor, and artist. And let's see. Basically, I started my career quite some time ago, but currently I'm mostly write fiction. But I have done lots of nonfiction in the past, as well as an editor. I used to mostly edit nonfiction, but I have pretty recently switched mostly to fiction and creative nonfiction. And and then as an artist, I love working with stamps and watercolors and inks and such. Do lots of mixed media stuff, and I have an Etsy shop. So there's that.
Speaking of your projects, Heather, I finally found the envelope that I put those cards away in.
Oh, yeah.
This is some of Heather's work.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And this is
Thank you
my
for sharing.
favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite here. The one with the typewriter here. I put these away for safekeeping, probably like some of my other things, and I just found them. So these are really, really, really beautiful. I love how durable. And this one actually,
Yes,
she included a little gift tag.
yes.
So definitely,
Yes.
these are
a
from
little bit of
Etsy
freebie
shop.
included there.
Yeah, these are.
And those were inspired by some thank you cards that I'd created as well, a thank you for clients, for editing and proofreading clients. So
I finally found them in the safe place. So I hope I find my other things.
yeah. We were actually, that's funny because we were talking about that yesterday during my stream, is losing things, especially not just files on your computer, but literally things that
you need.
Find that we need, but you can't find.
I handwrite so much, so if I lose like notebooks, I handwrite way more probably than I should, because I do a lot of things in
There's
notebooks.
Something about handwriting. There's just something about handwriting, and that's why I
remember it better.
I
remember it better. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I use paper planners. Actually, I was showing some of my planners on my stream yesterday. This is my letter size happy planner. I finally got into happy planners, and I kind of like it because it's not like a regular binder. It's different. And this is not full. I pulled pages out, and you can pull things out and move things around, and I think I like that idea.
I have one too, but it expires at weird times. The one I had expired like a weird part of the year, so like it just expired. So
yeah, because that's like a school year based planning, where it starts either in June or July, sometimes August. It depends on the company.
I'm just using this right here.
I've seen those.
Yeah, it's just simple because I am not good at that, but like, it's easy. I'll look for a page that they have things on there. I'll go forward a little bit so you don't have to see it. Here's August. I haven't read anything in, but they have like goals. They have work goals, personal
I've had
goals,
something similar.
goal, currently, all the things you're doing and stuff. So they have some little sketch. It's so simple though. This is really just for appointments and things of that nature. So.
Hey, by the way, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Oh, awesome.
Hi. I'm trying to get better with planners, but I feel like when I do planners, then I am more defiant. I'm more capable. I feel like I'll do it more if I don't put it in a planner, but I know that's not true. But psychologically, I'm like, oh, it's in the planner. I guess I'm not going to do it. I don't know. I think that's my attitude this year. It has changed so much. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to do this. Nah.
That's my thought.
Right.
That's my thought on that.
I'm trying, but 2021 is kind of like, whatever. I just kind of lost.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said that. I was like,
yeah. I could write it, but yeah, no. So I need to get better with. I'm learning. I need to get better with setting deadlines for myself too. So
yeah.
It's hard when you don't really have any deadlines.
Especially as far as your own writing.
Yeah.
For my own stuff, it's much harder.
Yeah. I used to write sales copy, so I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore. So my main goal is just to take care of the house, work on my projects, maintain appointments and things of that nature. And just secondary role right now. So I'm very blessed to be having all this time to work on my writing, where a lot of the time I'm not. But I have the time, but I haven't done it.
Yeah, that's me in the summer.
That's how. Yeah.
I have I don't usually, not always, but I don't usually schedule editing projects in the summer because, or other things like that, because I just don't have as much time. So
I thought I'd take a shot at just writing some short stories for the rest of the month, and picking different topics and just work on complete to finish, getting some short things accomplished, and maybe get me on the right track with some other stuff. So, test it, try and test, see what works.
I'll let that go to voicemail. Getting a phone call, but I'll let it go to voicemail.
Oh yeah. Well, are you ready to start into another sprint? Because we have been chatting for a little while, and I'm on a roll. Yeah, I'm almost to the bottom of 2 double-spaced pages. So,
hey, that's
I'm
pretty
on a
good.
roll with this. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Maybe I'll work on my.
It's very nice when you have no pressure writing.
Yes.
It's very relaxing with no pressure.
Actually,
and it is Friday, so Fan Fiction Friday. If anybody
that's
tonight,
right.
it's Friday.
One thing I put in here is the Sarah Cannon's HB90.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, I've got some of that, and her series planner in here too. So I've kind of been working on that this summer. So
very nice. I wish I feel like I try to be so motivated and
really motivating. She asks a lot of thoughtful questions.
Yeah, I mean well. I used to be able to write for 4-hour sessions before everything happened. The kids were in school full time, and that just went all out the door this last year. So hopefully get some normalcy come September. And
I had a similar year as well.
Yeah, I feel you. So I'm excited to see how next year turns out. If I can get myself back in a good routine. And right now it's just kind
of same.
Keeping myself, just keep writing. So do you want to do a countdown, Heather, or you want me to?
Sure, I can do that. I was kind of choosing a page.
Great.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Hey, everybody. Remember that backing up your work is really, really good. Don't be like me. Back up your work as often as you possibly can. B, if you need something to hydrate with, get it. I think I'll do that as well.
It's about lunchtime too, so.
That's true. It is about lunchtime.
You guys might see
get
a little bit.
My kid something. Sorry. What did you say?
Oh, I said you might see me eating a little bit. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, it's all right.
With your countdown.
And I'm sorry about my camera. Okay.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. I can't think of anything else. So, hey, let's get started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Love my fancy microphone.
Welcome back, everybody. Feel free to share your last line if you'd like. How'd you do, Heather?
I got it was mostly other things, but I did get my iced coffee that I was working on earlier.
That's important.
Got some water, snack for us, and just kind of went through some of these pages.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I
Bio break.
nice. I ate a Hot Pocket and a pizza, and I'm up to 565 for writing sessions since I started the sprints today.
Okay.
So it's interesting because I'm using it double space, so it's down starting the third double space page. I think writing it double space makes me feel like I'm writing so much more than I actually am. I'm like, ooh, I'm almost to 3 pages.
It looks, it looks more full and everything, and it's standard practice, for manuscript pages anyway. So
I just tend to write single spaced. I don't know the smaller, I don't know. But I'm writing in double spaced right now, and it feels like I've done way more than I have, though.
Yeah.
So I'm only at 565 on this short story about courage. And
that's cool. And I loved your line earlier. By the way, just so you know, you have a typo in there in your in your banner there.
It happens to so many of us.
Yeah, no, I just mean that it's kind of silly because
where is it?
It was you just took it off.
Which
that? The one the thing you just had up. The other one. Instead of just chatting, it's just catting. Just I thought you'd get a kick out of
that. Maybe I am just catting today.
I don't know.
Sounds good.
Sounds fun. It just sounded kind of funny. That's
interesting. And you know what? There was I can't remember whose site it was yesterday. And it said something like the activating, but it was a scrolling typo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was driving me crazy. So I can get how that can drive you crazy. Because we miss things sometimes. That's why there's editors. But
yeah.
The scrolling one yesterday, I was watching it. It was, I know whose channel it was on, but I couldn't help but say something. I'm like, oh my God, just seeing it keep going past me so long was driving me insane.
Yeah,
so yeah. You're telling me that. I didn't even notice. Maybe I should put some
That's everybody. That's everybody. Even there's things when I write and that I completely miss. I'm like, how did I miss that? What?
Because we're so immersed in it, it's hard to see every flaw. Yeah.
Yes. Totally.
For sure. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm maybe up for one more sprint because it's a beautiful day where I am, and I think I got a little bit in now, and I think I'm going to take a beach break for a few hours today because it's Friday, and it's been raining a lot lately, and I haven't got away from here for a while. Except I went for a morning walk this morning, but I'm thinking I need a few hours in the sunshine today, maybe, and then I usually stream on Fridays on Twitch, so I think just obnoxiousness, but it's fun for me. It's fun for me, so I have a good time over there. Very encourageable, sometimes too much, but let me get this last timer ready.
All right, that's while you do that. The kid and I went and met some friends, some basically family friends, whatever. We met them at a movie theater, and then we went into this little town that's not too far from here, and kind of near where they live, and just the cutest little town. It was like established in 1924, and it was just so cute. And pleasant, and it was like partly cloudy, so it's like it was like so Florida. It was just so pretty. It was a
Very
great
good.
day.
There are a lot of little towns
in the afternoon.
There are a lot of little cute towns around where I live too that have, their little towns are so cute with, Victorian ones and all these different little towns that have so much history.
Exactly.
You don't even realize.
But there's more history in New York.
Well, yeah.
Florida wasn't even established until the 1800s.
Especially where I'm at. So
late 1800s, really.
It's pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
Stuff.
God, I've always wanted to go. Actually, I might have.
I've always wanted to leave. So.
when I was living in Connecticut, when I was, this would have been around 1979, 1980. I did go into New York once.
I couldn't relate.
Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't help that. I gotta take them where I can get them. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Heather.
Well, I went into New York State.
Slightly before me.
I don't remember where it was, but it was like there was a living history museum.
Oh, cool. Very cool. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty youthful still, so, and yeah, you have a youthful personality too, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Fun. I think
I try to anyway.
It's the kids that keep us young, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And our bad habits. Kids and bad habits keep us young. So if you haven't checked that out, look at me giving a shout out to Ed Sheeran. I'm so obsessed with the song Bad Habits lately. Just this week. So I go through moods where I really like a song, and that is this week's favorite. So, and I'll do the countdown this time. Why not?
Okay. So
everybody stretch, get your drinks. One last writing sprint in for this morning, and then I'm going to take a break. Heather will, knowing her, she'll probably keep being productive. And, hey, I can't do it so much anymore, but I'm trying, and that's what counts. And what I'm not sure who said it. What's the saying? What gets measured gets accomplished. So let's get accomplished and measure and be productive. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sprint. Yay, your camera's working too. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining Heather and myself today in Progress Writing Sprints. Feel free to share your last line or how you did. I am up to 656 words this writing sprint session. So altogether
Awesome.
today so far. And I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm really liking this story. I just
Sounds really interesting, Bonnie.
Maybe I'll share this. Mind you, I'm just writing off the cuff. I gave myself a writing prompt to write a short story, just
Okay.
a topic, and I just started writing today. So just trying to get my brain functioning better. And this is the last little paragraph. And that was how it played out over and over, practically her preferred routine. Change was hard. Finally, at a stable place, the thought of anything changing induced a feeling of desire to be a recluse. The world seemed busy and unreliable. Telling stories the way she wanted, now that was reliable. Finding the courage to be confident and sharing, that would be a miracle. Self-doubt was always creeping into her thoughts as if she was programmed or genetically prone to self-sabotage. And so I know where the story's going to come around to it, because the guy in the coffee shop that picked up the paper is actually going to be somebody very important towards the end of the story, to the closing of the story. So I know where it's coming around to. So the little things she learns about having courage. And he's really the only main secondary character in the whole story. So there's just really two main characters besides the guy saying something in the line.
Yeah.
Really, she's the only main character, but he's the only supporting character, really, I should say, if that makes sense.
Come here. I'm almost done. Thank you for waiting for the timer to be over. You knew to wait for the timer to be over, that's for sure.
How would you do?
It was a little scattered, but I was a lot more focused the previous.
JJ's Rainbow. JJ's Rainbow.
But you know,
JJ's Rainbow.
I think I was just trying to get.
It is hard to stay focused when you're distracted too. I get it.
Yes. You can have some of it, right? Not all of it. Okay. Hold on just a second. Just a second, Kyle. But one thing I did do. In the previous sprint, I did write a quick email. By the way.
Oh, nice.
But I was actually I worked a little bit on a page or two of this, just a little bit, and then I was going through my email a little bit, and I saw something, and that made me think, hey, let me check out another one, because I got an email from an editing organization I'm a part of. And so that made me think, what are the other conferences? So I kind of did a little research on editing conferences for next year, because it would be next year probably. So looking to see where they are and all of that stuff. So, and if it's feasible for me to do.
You get so much done. I'm a little envious. You get so much done.
That was a very short email.
No, it's hard. It's been really hard for me to want to get involved in a lot of different things this year. So
daytime or
this year, the only thing I'm doing this
daytime.
Hold on. The only thing I'm doing this fall is my con. And that I have to get prepared for, so because I'm a panelist. So
that's amazing. That's exciting.
That'll be my fourth year in a row being a panelist. I've been attending since 2014.
I have my writing, and then I have the kids' activities to be a taxi too. So.
Yeah. Well, I just have
merry-go-round.
Really?
I love the merry-go-round.
Merry-go-rounds are great.
Merry-go-round.
Yeah.
I think your son has the right idea. So
Hey, bye.
do you want to
Okay.
do you want to let everybody know where they can find you? I think I'm about ready to wrap up and enjoy
I was gonna ask
Friday for a few hours and
Um,
then enjoy the evening. Catch the other streamers tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm going to be pretty busy this weekend. So yeah. So all of my social media is Heather Dewey Pettit. Dewey as in the as in the Dewey Decimal System. And Pettit is spelled Pettet, but you'll see that in the comments. But and the con I'm participating in September is called Necronomicon Tampa, and that's a play off of the name of the book in the what's his name? The author. The Cholulu stuff. Whatever. I can't think of his name offhand. But anyway, so it's is it Tampa's old? I don't know if it's Tampa Bay's oldest or Florida's oldest con. It's our 40th anniversary this year.
Wow, amazing!
And I probably went when I was a kid too. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on this fall. So yeah, lots to do.
Wonderful.
That's me.
And this is my channel, Bonnie Being Bonnie. If you enjoy productivity and writing, this is the place to be. I'm going to try to stream more just so I can make progress and share it with you guys. And hopefully we can write together and have more fun and learn from each other. And I hope you have a great weekend. Happy writing.
I hope you have a good weekend too. And see you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye.